everyone. We're going to read from Roll With It by Jamie Sumner. And Bert and Coralie have showed up at Ellie's house and said, come on, you're coming out with us. And of course, she thought it was the Valentine's Day dance and she would have no part of that. But they said, no, we have a surprise for you. So she is getting ready to go with her friends and enjoy whatever they have planned for her. And things are a little rocky right now between her and her mom because Ellie saw her mom looking through some brochures on care homes for her grandpa. So we'll also see how that unfolds. The best thing about mom driving is that I can pretend she's not here. Bert's up front giving directions because he won't tell even her where we're going, which proves he is much cooler than people give him credit for. It's mid-afternoon now, but still sunshiny, and I close my eyes for just a minute because it's warm in here. Next to me, Coralie is humming something about the Chattahoochee River, and already this is better than any old dance. Half an hour later, we pull into the parking lot. It's totally empty. There's a white fence running around the block with a tiny building about the size of Maymay's canning shed in front, and that's it. I can't see what's behind the fence. We'll take it from here, Ms. Cowan. Bert holds his hand out to shake hers, but she ignores him. She's squinting at the building as we all unload. I say building, but now that I'm closer, I think technically it's what you would call a shack, like the kind they serve snow cones from the beach at. The walls are big sheets of plywood nailed together and painted white like the fence. There's a counter, but it's taller than I can see over. Bert runs around the back and pops up behind the counter like a puppet. He unrolls a canvas sign and it falls down the front. I read in bright blue letters, Bill and Will's Putt-Putt Emporium. Ta-da! Coralie says and twirls in a circle. Miniature golf is the perfect anti-Valentine's Day activity, right? Mom shakes her head. Ladies, Bert says and passes down golf clubs. Bill and Will, I say. My twin brothers. They built the place. Your parents named your brothers Bill and Will? He shrugs. They didn't know they were having twins. They only picked out one name. We choose our ball colors out of a bucket. I'm purple, Coralie's red, and Bert is blue. While we wait for Bert to unlock the gate, Mom leans over me and taps my jacket where I've got my phone. Her breath makes a cloud. I'll be here if you need me. You call when you're done or if you get too cold. I nod, but when she tries to stuff mittens in my pockets, I roll away. Everybody knows you can't play miniature golf with mittens. The gate creaks open and Bert waves us inside with his club over his shoulder. Let's do this! Coralie yells and races through. It's a proper 18-hole course and it's kind of amazing. It's got a Western theme. There are holes that look like saloons and deserts and trains filled with gold. There's even one with a horse's tail that swishes back and forth in front of the hole when you turn on the switch. I can't believe your brothers did all this. They're on a scholarship for engineering, he says. Like, of course, it's totally normal to build a full-size miniature golf course in your spare time. I'm beginning to think Bert is the most normal one in his family. Me first, Coralie yells. Hold on, hold on. Bert holds a tiny scorecard and pencil and pulls it out of his white jacket pocket. He looks like the guy on the front of the popcorn box, or Colonel Sanders. We have to make it official. Whatever, Coralie says and drops her ball. I smile. They have no idea. Coralie hits like she's trying to make it to the moon. Her ball flies off the rocks and down the green. One time she has to chase it right into the parking lot. Bert is worse. He is so precise. It takes 5 minutes to line up a shot. But he almost always gets it in the hole, in 2 or 3 swings. By the 5th hole, they both stand back and watch when I roll up to tee off. What I did not tell them when we pulled up is that I have been playing miniature golf since I was 3. Mom and I went to a fun park out near the mall all the time in the summer. While the other kids ran off to the go-karts and the bumper cars and the arcade, I stayed with Mom on the greens. And so now, after 9 years of practice, I can line up, lean over, hit the ball one-handed, and get a hole-in-one almost every time. Mini golf is my jam. You're like a golf goddess, Coralie says, when I hit one over the water, through the Grand Canyon, and right to the hole on the other side. My hands are freezing and I can't really feel the club, but I nod. Yes, I am. It's getting darker now, and I think of the other kids heading off to the dance and feel sorry for them. Did you know that 7 men died in the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929? Bert, jeez! Filter, remember? You're up. Anyway, Coralie says. He lines up his shot for 3 minutes and then finally swings, but misses the hole that is just to the left of a wooden cactus. It's only by ½ an inch, but a miss is a miss. He takes out a scorecard, makes a note, and then walks forward. He's still talking when he steps up and taps his ball in. Did you know that St. Valentine was a priest who was martyred and buried on February 14th in a city near Rome? Bert, I poke him in the shoulder with my club. My point is, you two, the miniature golf is a much more appropriate pastime for Valentine's Day than a dance or a date or a dinner. Romance has no place on this holiday. Except dinner sounds good now. I wipe my nose on my sleeve. Okay, Coralie says, this is the last hole, then dinner. But I grab both their clubs before she can take her running start. Even though I'm pretty sure my toes are blue inside my boots, I still want a minute to take a mental picture of all of us head to toe in red and white like candy canes on the 18th hole. My club is across my lap and I can hear the water from the hose running through the canyon. It's perfect. It's the best Valentine's Day, or any day really, I've ever had. What Coralie says? Nothing, just sizing up my victory shot. Nah, don't you know the rules? Whoever gets a hole-in-one on the last hole is the real winner. She takes a flying leap and we all duck when her ball shoots off the bucket of gold on the little wooden train and comes flying back at us. Bert catches it with surprising reflexes. I, of course, take the hole-in-one. And we'll stop there. And so Allie has had a great time with her friends. And, you know what, you guys? We're going to finish up this chapter. We stop at the Dairy Queen on the way home and pick up burgers and chocolate-dipped cones. It's so cold, even in the van with the heater running. I have time to eat my entire burger before the cone even starts to melt. It's completely dark when we roll down the gravel drive after dropping off Bert and Coralie. Mom and I sit in the car for a minute. I'm so tired. I close my eyes. Did you have fun, sweetheart? Yeah, I did. And you're glad we're here? I'm glad we're here. And school's better? At least better than it was? The teachers are giving you enough time between classes and you're all right without an aide? Yeah, Mom, things are better. Better, but still not great, I don't say. People still don't really look at me or talk to me other than adults and Bert and Coralie. But then again, nobody really talks to anyone but their own friend group anyway. Good. I just want to know you're taken care of, she says, reaching her arm back and rubbing my knee. And I'm sorry about last night. I'm sorry you had to find out that way. Grandpa's not going anywhere for a long, long time. I promise, okay? Okay, can we go in now? I want to believe her, I do, but I can't get that picture of the autumn leaves brochure out of my head. This is the first time all night I really feel the cold. I spend all of Sunday, the day before my speech, blowing my nose, but I don't mind because miniature golf finally gave me an idea. And we'll stop there. And chapter 10 is called Speeches and Ambulances. So I wonder if her speech is about an ambulance ride that maybe she had to take, or if something unexpected is going to be happening in our story. All right, everybody, have a great day.